Raiders and the San Francisco 49ers. Rodgers going to come out throwing. He finds Randall Cobb on the completion. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down. First carry now for A.J. Dillon. And I'm drawn up here a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Open man, here is Cobb. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one a first down. Here's Rodgers. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Nick Bosa busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Rodgers going to give this one to Dillon. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. Rodgers now to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. So here's the first.
And it's got to elevate the confidence of his teammates as well. But as he said after the win, things are only going to get tougher from there. He understands the situation he's in. He understands what's ahead of him in this one.
On 1st down, Fields. On the right side, this is Austin with a catch. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. They rolled out of the pocket right, and I think he wanted a little something more out of that play, obviously. They'll try for the first with Walker. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
To throw is Fields. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing no gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
And he's going to be brought down back at his own 6-yard line. Odafe Owe gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's Jones on the return. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Well, sometimes those punt returns can yield some unnecessary roughness penalty.
Now, I know a lot of guys, when they run a long way to execute a block or make a hit, they're going to launch it no matter what, and it can often cost them.
Up the middle, here's Walker. He will push his way down to about the 14. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Fields. Finds Pickens out right. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. We're scoreless after 1. And perhaps now close to the first points of this divisional round game as it's 1st and goal. Walker will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown. So a good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field, and they score first, punching it in on the short touchdown run.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were on the field, took it downfield, put the ball in the end zone. The only thing big on that drive, the 6 on the scoreboard.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Now it's Rodgers. Now swing pass for Dillon. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
A good gain on first has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. And Oliver. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Now Rodgers. Caught by Cobb. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Jones on the return. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. And San Francisco gets set to go here. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
On 1st down, it's Fields. They'll roll him out right. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but the flag comes out for interference.
And now you're set up right on the doorstep of the goal line. 1 yard away changes what your play calls are going to be.
A give for Walker running right. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Kenneth Walker with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the second time in the ball game.
And, Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that spot. But he's proven to them that he wants to be the bell cow guy that his franchise can rely on.
Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. Taken at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
A lot of incompletions on first and second down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on third down.
They'll get this into the hands of Dillon, complete. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be fourth down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a fourth down?
On the return is Jones. A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Now a first down throw, Fields. He finds Austin complete. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Fields now to throw. He'll buy some time right. As they take it over, we step aside. Here's Walker. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Again, Walker. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll try and run, Walker. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Ken Walker saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Niners continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Carlson on for the PAT. And it is now 21-0. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it was Ken Walker finishing things off with a touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Packers offense set to go. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
But one thing's for sure, when you've got a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. Throwing is Rodgers. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And this one is incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
That'll be complete to Dillon. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Rodgers going to try and throw on third down. It's Dillon again. And he's going to have a Packers first down as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches. Over the middle, complete. It's Watkins. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
The kick by Crosby is good, and that will do it for this first half. A look around the NFL, we'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
Fields on first down, sliding out of the pocket. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Part of the good ones have a clock running in their head, okay? Because it says something like this. I've got this many seconds to find a target. After that, I have to tuck it and try and get some yardage on this first down snap. He doesn't just get some yards, though. He gets a big gain, and he'll come right back with another 1st and 10.
Walker now on 1st and 10. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Colton Miller, former first-round pick, called for the penalty there. Now it's Fields. Rolling to his right. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there. Second down. On 2nd and 2, Fields. Got an open man. And the ball is knocked out, and the Packers pick it up. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Here's Fields. Escaping the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Here's Fields. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Danny Gray, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And the drive culminated with the Danny Gray touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
From the 39, Rodgers. And this is caught by Watkins. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 42. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. The throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Now a play fake. Rodgers. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing that danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
Here's Walker to start the drive. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. From the 30 on second down, Fields. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
Fields going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Back now here in Santa Clara. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Fields. They'll roll him out right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
To the air again, Fields. Completes it to Austin. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. And quickly they get to the line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Finding Gray going across the field. From the 5 now, 2nd and a yard. They'll look to throw again. He'll buy some time right. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Justin Fields, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Niners are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. This fielded right at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Rodgers. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Odafe Owe able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Here's Rodgers to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within the shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you've got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10.
Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Not today, you are. Not today. Switch. Check out the Fresno.
throwing on first down. Fields.
That's complete left side to Gray.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Fields eluding the pressure right. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keep...
Touchdown! DK Metcalf from 8 yards out. And the 49ers add 6 more to their point total. And they're on cruise control right now here in the 4th. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the lead as he led him a bit too much.
And this offense on 3rd down today, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and forever. To throw is Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Here's Jones. And he will get into the end zone. Defense and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and being ready to go in this one? You're exactly right. Clean sweep. And, boy, they're going to celebrate this one after it's over.
And on the other side, this is the game film you just flush and never go back and review.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
They knew this would be tough on the road, divisional round, and that has certainly been the case with the deficit they face in this 4th quarter. Open man left side, it's the tight end Tunyon.
So just 3 yards on the completion there, and it'll be 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Rodgers. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Ed Oliver getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing now is Rodgers.
He'll check this down, complete to Dillon.
And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. 3 receivers head out right, 1 to the left on 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Rodgers.
He'll dump this down to Dillon. It's complete.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. And again, it's Rodgers. And here is a leaping catch. He pulled it in. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Rodgers now to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. On is Mason Crosby for the point after. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told.
And it was Robert Tonyan capping it all off on the touchdown grab.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And the 49ers getting set to trot out there.
And it would appear that that first-round bye certainly helped. They've looked fresh from the start and no letdown here as they lead big in this divisional round, and they look to book a spot in the conference championship.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Right side, and he finds Gray.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
Now Fields. Looking for Gray and finding him once again.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
To throw is Fields. Looking for Pickens. He's got him on the out route.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Let's put that team on the bus. 36. Check three.
Fields throwing again. Finding Pickens for another catch.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward. Exactly.
Take a great look at that.
He's got a man complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Rodgers' throw taken in by Watkins here. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. He'll check it down, complete to Dillon. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. 2nd down and 12 at the 19-yard line. One final try for Rodgers. We've seen this before. Now swing pass for Dillon. And he is going to lose yardage here. And they have secured a spot in the conference championship, and now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.
One shot, who me? Take that, ooh-wee. One shot, movie. That's all you need. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot.